everybody. As you can see, I'm inside the bonus quiz for 1.3. Here's the problem, and I wanted to get after this because it's really an important problem as we move on in the course. And we're going to be into Chapter 6 in no time. And so I want to solve this using Chapter 6 techniques. There's other ways to do it. But what I want to do is use a technique called clearing fractions. And it's a wonderful problem to begin that with because it's a simplified version of what we're going to be seeing in Chapter 6. And I want to introduce you to this technique I've come up with that really cleans up that elaborate technique of clearing fractions. It makes it very simple. So what I've done here is I've rewritten the problem. This is essentially just a copy of what's up here. Except notice that the y here is in fact the numerator, and so I show it that. And I stretch out my fraction bars because I'm going to be adding factors up here, and I need room for that. So that's the reason why you see this funky display right here. Now, essentially what I'm going to be doing is creating a least common denominator on the fly. I'm not making a big to-do about it, I'm just going to do it. And I play this game called Wouldn't It Be Nice, after that famous Beach Boy love song. Wouldn't it be nice if I had a factor of 6 up here? Because if I did, the 6's would cancel. And notice the fraction would simply collapse and I'd be left with 5y. And so we play this game of wouldn't it be nice? And in fact, that is a factor of my least common denominator. Now, there may be more and more difficult problems you're going to have to add factors up here. But for now, notice that I have an equation, so I need to multiply both sides by 6. That includes both terms here, and that includes the right-hand side. So I show that multiplication of 6. Over here, I'm going to make one little move on this. Notice that 6 is really 2 times 3, and I'm going to write it as that because it allows me to see straight away that the 3's are going to cancel over here. Notice these 6's cancel and the fraction's gone here. Notice that these 3's cancel and the fraction has gone here. So I have 5y minus 1 is equal to 2 times 13, 26 over 1, or simply 26. And so, ta-da, there you see it right there. The fractions have collapsed. We've cleared fractions. And it turned out we only needed to multiply by one factor, and that is our LCD, 6. Now, we're in a simple problem here from an earlier part of Chapter 1, Section 1.3. We add 1 to both sides, and we get 5y is equal to 27. And then we divide both sides by 5 to get y is equal to 27/5. So that should be the answer. Let me go ahead and remove this and bring up the MathXL live page. And let me go ahead and type in 27/5. Oh, I need to select the fraction over here. And we type in 27. I'll use a down arrow and now 5. And I will hit submit. And sure enough, there's the green check mark, 2 out of 2. So the idea there is called clearing fractions, and I'm going to put in a video right here that shows this with a more complicated problem from Chapter 6, and it will help solidify your learning if you have time to watch it. Okay, I hope that helps.